I'm Charlie Gillespie. I'm here with BuzzFeed, and I'm here to tell you guys my first ever job. I was selling dresses and sunglasses and junk with my uncle. Not junk. They were great dresses. I had a big sales pitch. I was pretty good at what I did. I would oversell. My uncle would be like bringing them around because I was just like this little kid being like, wow, you look beautiful in that dress. And the people were like, wow, thank you so much. And yeah, we'd go to like trade shows all across the Maritimes. It was my first real job. It's the first time I got a paycheck, even though it was my uncle. So it was like, cash underneath the table. First time I was starstruck. This is just like a couple years ago, but my whole family and I went up to go see a John Mayer concert. And we didn't get to meet him or anything, but when he came up on stage and started playing, it was like we were sitting in someone's garage just playing music. I just remember being like, wow, like that's like something I really want to do. Oh, you know what? Sidney Crosby. I was at the St. Andrews Hockey School down in PEI, okay? He showed up and he did like this like masked, where he was like, I think it was like the Shadow or the Phantom or something like that, and we were all in the benches by this point, and then he comes onto the ice and everybody was just like, the whole crowd went, wow, you know what I mean? He was skating around, he was doing like these tricks on the ice, but we didn't know it was him, but everyone was like, that's Sidney Crosby, like that's gotta be Sidney Crosby. We're all like freaking out. I think that was pretty starstruck. First on set memory with Cam. The guy had such an open heart for everybody around him. And I mean, I watched this kid on TV. I was hella jealous because like my idol was like Adam Sandler. And like everyone usually goes up and asks like, what like, these questions and stuff. I'm just like, dude, what was Adam Sandler like? Was he just like a stud? And he talked about how Adam Sandler would create these worlds with you where like you would do the script, but then he would come back and be like, say this might be funny. And he was so cool. Like he just told me everything, every little question, every stupid little question that I had. The kid had one of the biggest hearts. So nice to everybody around. You can't not leave with a bit of inspiration from that. Everybody. It was like train tracks, and we're each a train track. The scene is the train going on top of us, but we're together. It's like all of our like stuff kind of like intertwined. Like one person was adding onto another, and we're flowing so easily. And so aside the fact that they're all beautiful people, you know what I mean? Like dead gorgeous, 100%. We actually got to create in a freaking audition where usually people are like so in their nerves. And Madison never freaking auditioned in her life, was like freaking rock starring it, with these three boys coming in and making all these jokes and stuff. And she was just like picking it up, throwing it back. And Maddie actually she was like freaking knocking it out of the park whenever we throw something at her. And that's like cool, she wasn't shy. She was one of us, and Jared was one of us, and Owen was one of us, and I was one of us, and together we were that train track I was talking about. That's what I really wanted but didn't get. Oh, break my heart. It was the one that was getting me my visa coming down to the States. It was like these boys down in like the 1960s at Los Angeles, and I was like a big musician back home where I like did like trombone and tuba, and this kid was a pianist, but a jazz pianist, and it was like this adventure that they went on, kind of like a Stand By Me. It was so cool. It's called Flock of Four. I didn't get to do it, but that's okay because I'll do another jazz adventure in the 60s one day. We'll see. Am I famous? I don't know. Maybe the fact that I get a few more likes on Instagram, but what the heck does that mean anyways? You know what I'm saying? Everybody feels like an extension of the show. Everybody that's watched Julie and the Phantoms, everybody has their own piece into it. So whenever I meet anybody who's watched the show, it feels like less of a wall, Oh, what's really, really cool? I just moved down to the beach down in Venice, and absolutely love it. I'm in the water every single day. Every single day I'm going swimming, and usually around like sunset, right? And I was swimming and had my pup. I come back out, and then this girl comes running. I was like, I thought your dog was a stray. This is like little girl. She's like maybe like 10 or something. And I don't even know, now he's my dog, you know what I mean? She's like, can I pet him? I'm like, yeah, go for it. I forget her name, but let's pretend she was Stephanie. She's like, oh, I'm Stephanie. I'm like, okay, well, I'm Charlie. And then it was like this realization in her eyes. She's like, are you on a Netflix show? I'm like, yeah. Like, what do you say? Like, and so she starts screaming at her friends down and like, come here, you guys, come. And then all these little girls start running over. And it's like the sun has set. It's dark now. And then this one girl's like, what you want? She's like, this guy is Luke on Julie and the Phantoms. And then the other girl turns around and starts crying. I love you so much. I love this show. And I'm just like, whoa, like, calm down, dude. You're fine. Like, thank you so much for watching the show, but you're good. My very first Little Mermaid's got to be in there because, I mean, she was so cute, with her red hair, and she could sing, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? And you'd just be like, yeah, it's so cool, go for it. My first real crush. was Gabrielle Leger. And let me tell you, she was this girl down the street from me, a little French girl, and we're good friends now. You want the honest answer? It was the first song that I recorded. I was so stressed, you guys. I was on voice rest for like 2 weeks. I was not allowed to talk because I had sang too many songs before we started rehearsing without any like proper training, and I kind of blew out my voice. I wasn't prepared. I didn't like it. I was just like, guys, can we please redo it? Like, I give me one more try. So we recorded the whole song again, and then I was like, okay, this is fun. This is good. I think we hit the moments. BuzzFeed, thank you so much, everybody watching. Make sure you go check Runt, only in theaters. Go check it out. All the love.